What is up, everyone? I'm Ryan. I live in Cambodia and I make videos to show you this amazing country and what it's like to live here. Strap on your helmet because today we're headed to Phnom Penh Central Post Office to check for mail. This is P.O. Box, Cambodia. So I asked my viewers to ask me questions, and in this series I answer a question and I take you for a little ride to pick up some mystery mail. Stay tuned to the end of the video to see what we got today. I don't even know. Hopefully it's a bunch of gold. Or maybe some boobs. Those are the two things I want most, gold and boobs. Ooh, what if it's gold and boobs? Today's question comes from Ronald3921. He says, I occasionally watch your videos. Occasionally? What the f***? After 4 years of living in Cambodia, where are you going with your life? Is making YouTube videos all you do, or do you have a day job there? So, for the past, 9 years, I guess you could say, I've been a professional YouTuber. And for some reason, saying that makes my chest feel tight. Sarah and I moved away from Canada in 2014. We lived in Vietnam for 2 years, then moved to China, where I started getting serious about YouTube, posting at least one video per week. We spent 3 years in China, then 2 in Ecuador, and I've been living in Cambodia for 4.5 years now, all the while busting my ass to make a living on the YouTube machine. It hasn't been easy. My growth has been very slow. There's a lot you have to learn to be good at YouTube. I had a lot of the filmmaking techniques already because I went to film school, but being on camera, that was new to me. And so was marketing the videos, choosing the right topics, titles, thumbnails. Like I said, there's a lot you have to learn. First few years, I made maybe $100 per month. So that's like $1,200 a year for 2 years. Not enough to live off of, but luckily I had some savings. But my survival in the YouTube game wouldn't have happened if we didn't choose to live in inexpensive countries, Vietnam, China, Ecuador, and Cambodia, all places where your dollar will go further. Some people like living in an inexpensive country like Cambodia because they can save money, but for me, the real value is the freedom that it gives me to do what I love, which is filmmaking. But I have a friend who was a painter. He made a living here just by painting murals for businesses. He wasn't making much, but he was doing what he loved and living his best life. I know expats here that are full-time musicians, making just enough to cover their monthly costs and living their best life. Besides doing what I want to do, I also had a goal to not have a boss, to work for myself, no one telling me what to do or when to work. Also, I didn't want to ever have any employees. I like to do stuff lone wolf style. I don't like relying on other people, and I don't like when other people rely on me. Lone wolf for life. So YouTube really is the ultimate job for me, my dream job, and that's why I'm okay with not making hardly any money from it. I don't have kids, I'm not gonna have any kids, my significant other has a career, she makes her own money, we don't have to rely on each other. Every dollar I make is up to me, and so is every dollar I spend. It's lone wolf style, baby. At first, the only money I was making from YouTube was through the ads shown before and during my videos. YouTube sells that ad space and I get a cut, but it's not much. It's pretty pathetic how little they pay, actually. I mean, if I put up a video and within 24 hours 1,500 people watch it, it's actually kind of impressive, don't you think? Try to get 1,500 people to do anything in 24 hours. Go ahead, try and do it. It's not easy, and yet YouTube gives me around $10 for that. Don't quit your job and move overseas to do YouTube if you don't have any savings, because $10, it ain't gonna cut it. But after a while, I started getting some offers from companies. Actually, at first, all those offers were scams. I get emails about sponsorships that are clearly scams, like every single day. Some of them are so bad. I guess there's people who fall for this shit. But chances are Coca-Cola isn't going to email me with the email address cola.drink@dom.net. I think my first real sponsorship deal didn't happen until I lived in Cambodia, so maybe 5 years into doing YouTube. And a big reason it took so long was because I was moving around a lot. I'd spent 2 years building an audience, people who were interested in living in Ecuador, and then I'd be like, psych, Ecuador, nah, Cambodia is where it's at. And of course I'd lose half my audience. The YouTube pros always say find a niche and stick to it. I did not do that. But by the time I hit Cambodia, I was pretty decent at making content and marketing it, so the Ecuador to Cambodia transition wasn't as rough as the China to Ecuador one was, and I felt pretty good after the first year in Cambodia, and I think that's when the first paid sponsorship came through. And while they don't pay that much, they don't pay me that much, it really does help more than any other source of income that I make through YouTube. I also make some money by selling guides on my website, and by taking donations and from some referrals. For example, I've advertised a travel insurance company before, and I have a link with them. When someone uses it and buys insurance, I get a little bit of money. Check the description below if you're interested in buying some insurance, and this insurance is actually specific to digital nomads, so maybe it's pertinent to you. Help me make money, help me survive. The only work I do that's not related to YouTube is a tiny bit of web design, mainly management of some websites in Canada. But that generates just a couple thousand a year. It's not really much work at all. I also started making money by making videos for another channel, which was a thing that I didn't consider was an option, but they pay me to make videos for their YouTube channel or for seminars that they do, and that really helps as well. It actually pays a little bit more than getting a sponsor for my own video, but that work isn't as consistent as the sponsors that come through. So add all those things up and I'm making just enough to get by in Cambodia, which again is still, it's not much. To anyone that's considering leaving their home country, moving to a country where their dollar goes further and trying to make a career out of YouTube, I'd say first of all, you need to have money saved up. You need to be prepared to not make any money for like a year or two. You also need to love the video making process, otherwise you might give up when you don't see the results you want. And when it comes to picking a channel topic, consider what you love about the filmmaking process before you choose your topic. If you're mostly excited about being on camera and you don't like the sitting quietly in a room by yourself for hours video editing, then maybe your videos are more podcast style, something where you don't need as much editing. Every YouTuber that doesn't succeed, the reason that they don't succeed is because they quit, right? I mean, that's not new information. It makes sense. So I think setting yourself up so you will be less likely to quit, it's probably a pretty good start. And of course, just because you live in a far off place like Cambodia, that doesn't mean you have to make your channel about living in Cambodia. You could review celebrity farts. You could do makeup tutorials for dogs. I don't know. But not making your channel location specific makes it easier for you to move if you decide you're bored of a place or if you don't like it. I think I'm getting a bit off topic here. This video isn't about how to succeed at YouTube. It's about how YouTube doesn't pay me enough. So despite not making much money, not being able to have too many possessions, having to limit myself to countries with low cost of living, having to deal with a bunch of scam garbage emails, despite all these things, I get up in the morning and I'm usually excited about the day. I'm excited to get to work, and I think that's pretty rare these days. I love what I do. YouTube forces me to go on adventures. I've met so many interesting people because of the channel. Also, it helps me learn the culture of the country faster than most expats. And because I love doing it, I have it in my head that I will do it forever. Like, I won't retire. I'll work until I can't click that upload button anymore. While most people are looking forward to retirement, I'm looking forward to the success I'll have if I keep hacking away at this channel. And when I'm 65, maybe, just maybe, I'll be making enough money to get those golden boobs that I've been dreaming about. Ooh, 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 ooh. What do we have here? Got all kinds of stuff in here. All right, nice little set of packages here. Let's go home, open them up. Okay, Mark from Orlando, Florida. We won't show his address. Damn, in Orlando they got some sticky ass glue. Buttons. Save the planet, Hard Rock Cafe, love all, serve all. I quit drinking, but nobody likes a quitter. If it weren't for pickpockets, I'd have no sex life at all. So the pickpocket is there. Okay, I get it. Oh, that's sweet. Florida Dolphin keychain. I do hate the Miami Dolphins, so there is that, but there doesn't seem to be any indication of Miami or the football team, so I approve. Thank you, Mark. Very cool. I like that. What's this? There's a note. I almost missed the note. Hello, Ryan and Sarah. Mark from Orlando, Florida. I'm turning 60 next month and I'm planning on retiring in Cambodia 2 to 3 years. I hope you are still there so I can meet you. Here are a few little presents for you as requested. Tell Sarah I hope she's doing well in her teaching job. I'm sure that those kids are little terrors. Next time You see Claire and Jeremy from For Real, shout out. Tell them I like their content also, but not enough to give them keychains. It doesn't say that, I just added that. Take care, comb your hair, Mark. Awesome, thank you very much, Mark. That's really sweet, asking about Sarah's work job, and yeah, when you're in Phnom Penh, Russian market, let me know. All right, next one. This is John from Virginia, Alexandria, Virginia. Oh, let's look at the letter first this time. I love this. This is so great. It's like, it makes me feel so warm. You are one of the YouTubers that make the art of vlogging look easy. Congratulations on that. You have obviously seen your video where you posted your address. I'm taking you up on your offer to send you something. I am sending a knick-knack item that will make a great paperweight. Not sure how useful this item really is, so best of luck on that. I will leave my contact information below should you want to connect. That's not for you guys. And I wish you and Sarah the best. Love watching your videos. Please keep up the good work. Take care and do that thing with your hair. Nice. Let's see what we got. Some kind of game. Oh, it's like a dice game. What are we doing today? Going shopping, Chinese drama. This is what I'm eating. This is what I'm doing. And this is genre. Genre of movie, I guess. Oh, this is cool. So we can go, hey, movie night. What kind of movie do you want to watch? A horror. Plan your whole weekend. Go for a massage. Crime, commit a crime, no, watch a crime, and eat some seafood. Sounds like a great weekend to me. Thank you, John. Thank you so much. This is great. I love it. John from Virginia. John from Virginia? It says Ryan from Phnom Penh. No, that's the wrong thing. Okay, last package from Daniel Smith, Knoxville, Tennessee. Ooh, I always want to go to Tennessee, Knoxville especially. Daniel's done a hell of a job rapping. All right, Daniel has a note. Howdy, Tennessee. Is that how that's probably how they talk there. Howdy, I've been enjoying your funny and entertaining videos on Cambodia for many moons. Now I can finally show my appreciation by sending a rare and highly valuable paperweight. I'm gonna have a lot of paperweights. Keep up the excellent work in the Kingdom of Wonder. Thanks, Daniel. Awesome, thank you, Daniel. That's very sweet. Let's see what we got. These things, don't you just want to eat these? They're not for eating. Trust me. Ooh, that's cool. Damn. You guys are such sweethearts. Who would have thought my fans would be so nice? Wow, that's awesome. That's gonna go on my desk. Yeah, I think I can kill somebody with that. Perfect. Daniel from Knoxville, Tennessee, thank you very much. This is a great gift. I love it. Sarah's gonna love this too. She loves like dead animals. She likes taxidermy and stuff like that. That's sweet. All right, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you want to send me something, here's the address. Make sure you write it out exactly, even though the post office may have given me the wrong postal code. I mean, obviously all this stuff arrived, but somebody else tried to send something and they said that it was returned and said the postal code was wrong. And then I Google searched what's the postal code for the Cambodian post office, and it gave me the same number except one less zero. So the post office may have given me the wrong postal code for their own location. I don't want to talk about it. And a huge thanks to the guys who sent me stuff. John, Mark, and Daniel, much appreciated. I love it. Thank you guys so much. You're great. Take care. Comb your hair. I'm out.
Squeak. Don't get blinded by the media. I'd rather be myself. Take flight, got a speedy on speed dial. And meanwhile, my dream right beside me with a smile. She like Destiny's Child.